Well, I don't know whether it's a good morning, but it's well, actually, it's afternoon. It's afternoon down here. It's probably close to 1 o'clock up there. So I don't know how many people are going to be around watching this stupid video, but here goes. One of the things you have to remember about today's decision that it not only affects Trump, it affects every future president. Now, whether, like one of the justices made the comment that he now can order a hit on an opponent. He could always order the hit, but the deal is whether or not he could get away with it. I'm not sure this helps Trump or hurts Trump in his bid to become president, because I don't know whether people want presidents with that kind of power, you know? And they know he's going to use it. It's just a matter of time. See, I also think that they made a mistake when they charged him in the documents case, because I think that should have been espionage or treason, which is a whole different set of laws and whatnot. Because he obviously didn't buy them to sit and didn't steal them, and that's what he did. He stole them. They're not his. They're the government's. They're marked classified, which constitutes espionage or treason. And he did not take them to store in a closet at home and take out and read at night when he gets old, okay? Because he doesn't read. He knows how, he just doesn't do it. He hates reading. So, because that requires him to think, and Donald is not good at thinking. So what the deal is that if they had done that, maybe things wouldn't be the way they are right now, because I believe he took those documents to sell them. Because he doesn't do anything that doesn't make money. He doesn't do anything that's not going to benefit him in some way. All right? Now, you've pretty much, the country's pretty much, Biden and the Democrats put the country in a precarious position right now. They think he can still win. They think he still has it. This is the Democrats speaking of Biden. I'm not so sure about that, because I look at myself, as I said, and I'm younger than he is. From a physical standpoint, I'm probably in the same shape, if not worse, than he is. And I get a little worse every day, He's got people, and he walks the way he does, and he knows how to walk to keep from falling. I'm stupid. I still walk like I did when I was 20, and I keep falling every once in a while. Of course, it's a sea of mud across the street from where I live, so that has something to do with it. But he's going to face some serious problems in the future. I don't think another debate's that cool, but we'll see what happens. I think Trump's overconfidence is the only thing that might beat him, because I believe he now thinks he's unbeatable, that there's no sense in even debating. It's too risky a statement to debate him again, but we'll see. But I'd like to see him held accountable for treason, because like I said, the only reason for him to take those documents was to sell them or give them to somebody, because he probably doesn't even know what's in them. He just took them because they were probably on his desk when he left, and he said, "I'm taking this shit." He's now he's a true danger to the country. I don't know what's going to happen. I worry, but what good does it do me, If I worry, I'd probably cut my life short a couple of years with the stress. But I don't know. I honestly don't know what's going to happen to him. Or us, really. It's us that I have to worry about. The older generation, the younger generation. I worry about I have, I don't know where I can put it if you can see it. But I have somebody sent me an article from, I forget where it was, from 1930 about Hitler, and it describes what he's doing, and it describes Trump's actions right now and the actions of the American people to a T. So whatever happens is our fault. Those that support Trump, those that don't support Trump, whatever happens next is our fault. Okay, that's just, there's nothing you can do about that. One thing I have to tell you, if you're really truly disgusted and you're upset with, you don't think Biden's worth it, don't not vote. Okay? Because if you don't vote, that's what gets these people elected. That's what'll get the House of Representatives to go Republican, and the Senate to go Republican, and Trump to have absolute power by the end of the first year of his re-election. All right, so please, you gotta go out and make sure you get Democrats into all the other offices that they're running for. And every election from now on, you have to vote Democratic, or you might as well just set fire to the Constitution, which I think he'll do at some point in time during his 4 years in office. And if you don't think that's critical, you should really look at Mein Kampf. You should really look at, study Nazi Germany in the beginning, in the 1930s. I don't know, let me see if I can, I don't know how to do this. I can't get it into the video because it's on my computer. So, I don't think I can bring it over. It's not a video, it's a photo. I'll tell you what I'll do is I'll post a photo of it up there, and I'll put it on, it's already on Facebook, and I'll put it everywhere else I can put it, and hope you guys read it. It's pretty important. Let me see if I can bring it up again, and what I'll do is I'll read it to you. It should be here. Okay, I'm going to read this to you. It's the 1930s Germany is relevant today. Many people roll their eyes when Adolf Hitler is mentioned in relation to current politics. But what happened in Germany in the 1920s and 1930s is still relevant today. The inertia of where Trump is taking a large part of our nation will be difficult to stop. Many years ago I read William Shire's The Rise and Fall of the Third Reich. The takeaways from that book are as follows. 1. The wealthy people of the industrial class thought that they could control Hitler. They thought of him as a useful idiot that could enrich them. And that's happening today if you're really smart and you look around. The intellectuals looked down their noses at him and thought that no one in their right mind could possibly take him seriously, and they dismissed him. That's also happening today. People think that that's how he got elected the first time. That's how stupid we are. We keep repeating stuff. Anyhow, the third point is the professional soldier class thought that they too could control him and use him to restore the glory that they lost in the defeat of the First World War. 4. The masses were aggrieved at the loss of order in the terrible economy of the Depression and the ineptitude of the Weimar Republic. They looked for a savior. That's what we're doing. That's what those mega people are doing. The churches and religious leaders, by and large, either remained silent or complied with the new authorities of the regime. They tolerated the evil to maintain status quo. That's going to happen. You know it's going to happen. Bringing this all down to today, we have to be constantly vigilant. The only way Donald Trump can be prevented from legitimately taking power is for him to be defeated at the ballot box. And that's what we have to do. I know we don't have the best candidate, and that worries me because it's the complacency of the Democrats. They're thinking that people won't elect a person who wants to be a dictator, a person who wants to become totalitarian leader of the United States. Please. He wouldn't be at the point he is right now if there weren't enough people out there to elect him. So take it seriously, folks, really. Alright, let me get this out of my way. Okay. So, this is what's facing America right now. Alright? An arrogant, self-centered son of a bitch that's going to be, probably going to be the next president of the United States. And a very gentle, not gentle, but a very kind old man who's just not going to get elected. And the Democrats are going to sit there and say, what happened? They know what happened. Their complacency at the beginning of this year and their complacency up to this point has resulted in Trump being where he is right now. They thought the judicial system would take him down. They thought people would be so upset by a convicted criminal they wouldn't vote for him. Hitler got out of jail to win the election. Come on, people. Wake up. You know that old saying, those that don't learn from history are doomed to repeat it. That's what's happening. Because the idiots and the megas don't read. I don't think any of them ever read a history book other than the fact that they're upset. Their loss is the Confederate War, the Civil War. They're still upset about that. If you look at where the areas that they are the strongest are areas where the Confederacy was at its peak. Okay? It's a shame. I doubt I'll get 2 or 3 people to see this video. I don't know how to promote it any better than I do. I can't afford to do it. You know, if I could, I would. I don't necessarily think I'm the only person that's right. There's several thousand people that think like I do, but they don't. I don't know. They don't want to say anything for some reason. It's the complacency. It's your fault, America. What's going to happen in the next 6-7 months is your fault. Okay? What happens next week is your fault. Okay? That's it, America. I'll still be around, but God help us all.